Welcome students to the new video of the English Rose. In this video we are going to learn lesson number 8. The Missile Man. In this chapter we are going to learn about APJ Abdul Kalam. Let's drill the hard words of the lesson. Rameshwaram. RAMESWARAM. Embraced. EMBRACED. Autobiographical. AUTOBIOGRAPHICAL. Spirituality. SPIRITUALITY. Transcend. TRANSCEND. Let's drill the word meaning of the lesson. Cosmos, the whole universe. Monumental, huge. Youth, young people. Deployed, put. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was an Indian scientist. He played a crucial role in the development of India's missile and nuclear weapon programs. He was also the President of India from 2002 to 2007. Read this passage that tells us about the life and achievements of one of the most beloved and respected Indians of our times, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Abul Pakir Jalaluddin Abdul Kalam was born on 15 October 1931 into a middle-class family in the island town of Rameshwaram, Tamil Nadu. He was the youngest of 5 siblings. His parents weren't wealthy but were wise and generous, both qualities which he embraced. In fact, Dr. Kalam describes his childhood in his autobiographical book Wings of Fire as secure both materially and emotionally. Remembering the kind lady that was his mother, he writes, "I do not recall the exact number of people she fed every day, but I am quite certain far more outsiders ate with us than all the members of our own family put together." Another valuable quality Dr. Kalam inherited from his parents was spirituality. He remembers the time when he once asked his father spiritual questions, particularly the relevance of prayer. His father replied, "When you pray, you transcend your body and become a part of cosmos, which knows no division of wealth, age, caste or creed. Rather, prayer makes possible a communion of spirit between people." Dr. Kalam studied aeronautical engineering and first gained widespread recognition when he started working for the Indian Space Research Organisation (ISRO). He was the project director of India's first indigenously designed and produced satellite launched vehicle SLV-3 that successfully deployed a satellite in near Earth orbit in July 1980. The success of this project led to the success of more such projects, and Dr. Kalam became known for his excellent research skills and educational leadership. The government of India too showed faith in him and started an advanced missile program under his leadership, developing missiles such as Agni and Prithvi that earned Dr. Kalam the nickname the Missile Man. From July 1992 until December 1999, Dr. Kalam was the chief scientific advisor to the Prime Minister and also served as Secretary of the Defence Research and Development Organisation (DRDO). India successfully conducted the Pokhran II nuclear test in May 1998 with Dr. Kalam and Raja Gopalacharya Chidambaram serving as the chief project coordinators. This monumental success made India a nuclear state and Dr. Kalam a household name. Dr. Kalam's accomplishment did not end there. In partnership with the cardiologist Bhupati Raju Somaraju, he developed a low-cost coronary stent that was named Kalam Raju stent. In 2002, Dr. APJ Kalam became 11th President of India. He was the first scientist and first bachelor to occupy the prestigious stage. During the 5 years he remained the President of our country, he was affectionately called People's President. He became the inspirational figure especially for the children and the youth of the country. Because of his glorious career, his achievements, his gentle and loving manner, and above all because of his great vision for the motherland. In fact, it was in the 2002 when he explained in detail his 3 visions of India and also gave an important message to all Indians. In a glorious year, Dr. Kalam received numerous honors including Padma Bhushan in 1981, Padma Vibhushan in 1990 and the India's highest civilian honor, the Bharat Ratna, in 1997. He was an author too and wrote over a dozen books. Dr. Kalam led a humble life and truly embodied the saying simple living and high thinking. Upon his passing away on 27 July 2015, the DRDO built a memorial in his honor, the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam National Memorial, in his hometown of Rameswaram. India will forever remember him as a great soul who played a key role in the development of our missile and nuclear weapons programs. His vision to see India as a developed nation is now in our hands, and we must contribute in whatever way we can to make it come true sooner than later. APJ Abdul Kalam was born on 15 October 1931 into a middle-class family in Rameswaram, Tamil Nadu. Although his parents were not wealthy, they were wise and generous. Dr. Kalam also inherited spirituality from his parents that helped him to appreciate the universal bond between people. Having studied aeronautical engineering, he joined the Indian Space Research Organisation (ISRO) and was the project director of India's first indigenously designed and produced satellite launch vehicle SLV-3 in 1980. Later, missiles such as Agni and Prithvi were developed under his leadership, which earned him the nickname the Missile Man. From 1992 to 1999, Dr. Kalam was the Chief Scientific Advisor to the Prime Minister and also served as a Secretary of the Defence Research and Development Organisation (DRDO). He was one of the chief project coordinators of the Pokhran II nuclear test in 1998. He was also the co-developer of the low-cost coronary stent. In 2002, Dr. Kalam became the 11th President of India. He was affectionately called the People's President and was an inspirational figure, especially for the children and the youth of our country. For his remarkable achievements, his gentle and loving nature, and his great visions for the country. In 2002, he explained in details his three visions of the India, which are as follows. First vision, freedom. We have been invaded by foreigners, but we have never tried to invade the lands of other people because we respect the freedom of others. Second vision, development. It is the time to see ourselves as a self-reliant and self-assured developed nation. Third vision, military and economic power. India, which is in a leading position in many areas, should assert itself not only as military power but also as an economic power. Thanks for watching the video.